good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whenever you are watching this, we are going to be doing something new. We are going to be continuing the endless run, but I think that I just need to do the Miraidon run. I just kind of need to build that run back up. And in the meantime, we're going to be doing challenge runs. And in case the big Generation 1 challenge above from the top of the screen did not give it away, we're going to start with Gen 1. We'll eventually maybe do the monotypes, see how it goes. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and build this team real quick. And then once the team is built, I will go into why I picked them, just from a builder, from my point of view, because I know a lot of people kind of struggle with team building or have a lot of questions and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pick my team and we will get right into our explanation. So here is our final team. We're just going to go over them one by one really quickly. Yeah, you hear the battle music in the background. We might be in the middle of a fight. Basically, we're rocking our Abra here with Inner Focus over Synchronize. Synchronize does not work, so Inner Focus, even though we're not going to be getting intimidated, does protect us from flinches since we are a very frail special attacker. We are running Timid, get the most speed, and we are rocking all the egg moves: Side Strike, Moonblast, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower. This is insane coverage off a insanely strong special attacker, and as you know, I was about to say Abracadabra, Alakazam, the whole line. Basically, Alakazam has a Mega. Next, we got good old Charmander. I forgot to put the egg moves on it. Oh well. We have Charmander here. Strong Fire type. Ability is Blaze with the Beast Boost passive. So obviously, that's going to be really good later on. Once again, Charizard's a very strong Fire type. Fire is a very good offensive type. And Charizard has 2 Megas. We can pick either physical or special. But we do like the special attackers, no Intimidate, things like that. We're going to go on to our next feller here, which is the Bulbasaur, a Grass Poison type with Overgrow, and we do have its passive in Grassy Surge. Also, once again, Timid. We're going to go for another special attacker, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, also has a Mega. Really good coverage, really strong, and we have the Sappy Seed in case we run into any issues. That's another Leech Seeder on the team. Magikarp. I mean, a Gen 1 run without a Gyarados, what are you doing? This Magikarp here has Swift Swim and Multiscale, which is an insane ability which reduces the amount of damage the Pokemon takes while its HP is full. We just only have to keep in mind, keep this guy full when it evolves. And we are rocking Jolly. This is I think one of our only physical attackers on the team here. We are rocking the Flip Turn, Ice Spinner, Dragon Ascent, and Power Trip. We're probably going to swap out Power Trip down the line. Next, we have our Paris, a Bug Grass with Effect Spore and Triage, which is kind of nice because Triage will work on Leech Life and Horn Leech. I don't think it works on Sappy Seed, but this is also another additional Leech Seed setter, so that is why we have him on the team. And since it's a blue shiny, we needed a little luck to fill out that team. Lastly, but not least, we have a Weedle who has an insane abilities. I probably should have took a different ability, but its passive Tinted Lens is insane. The Pokemon can use not very effective moves to deal regular damage. So basically, if we run into a type that resists any of these attacks, it's going to be doing normal damage. And yes, Beedrill does get a Mega. I think 5 out of the 6 Pokemon on this team get a Mega. The only one being the exception is Paris, but this guy is just, I had him in another run, and Mega Beedrill is insanely strong. So we're going to go ahead and meet you pretty much at any of the important Ivy fights, Elite Four, Champion, and so on. We're going to go ahead and try to complete this Gen 1 challenge on our first try. Okay, I probably won't, I might do every rival Ivy fight. But I think one of the most important things that if you're having trouble with fighting is that you always want to see Can you hear that? Someone going crazy. Anyways, you want to be information gathering when you're fighting Ivy. She basically keeps the same Pokemon throughout the entire thing. So if she has a Snivy, you might want to realize, oh, that's going to evolve into a Superior. That's going to cause that might cause some issues. It also has Contrary later on. I don't know if that's what it's going to have. And a Pidove. So Tranquil is pretty harmless. I'm not going to lie, it's pretty harmless down the line. so we're not going to worry too much about that. But for right now, just doing a little information gathering on Ivy, working through the early levels. She's going to have a Snivy and a Unpheasant. I knew there was a reason that we brought our shinies along, and we have gotten the Link Horde, I think, like almost before level 20. So we have a fully evolved stage 3 evolution for the rest of the fight. Yeah, before level 20. Look at this, man. What good luck. Now, something else that's pretty important is realizing when you're going to be having either gym fights or rival fights. So we're coming up on floor 25 here. So if your team is not healed before a rival or like a gym fight, you're going to want to make sure that they're healed before a gym fight. That's one of the biggest issues that I've seen people run into. And I don't think we're going to have trouble with Ivy here. So we're just going to go ahead and let her yap. She does have a third Pokemon this time. So we're going to go ahead and see what that is. We don't need Psycho Cut. Tackle? No thank you, Magikarp. A Heatmore this time. I see Ivy actually have Heatmore a lot. I don't know why. It's a really bad mon, but maybe it's just for coverage. But we now know 3 of her final 6 team and what they're going to be looking for. We're not learning Fury Cutter. So always be prepared before the Ivy fights and before the Ivy fights and the gym leader fights. So that's going to be, I'll put them up on the screen what floors they are at. So you just got to be aware of that. So once again, I know we are going to be having our first gym leader fight here at 30. For some reason, they always seem to give you a trainer before the gym battles. I think it's just maybe to make it a little harder. But once again, if your team is not healed fully, make sure you heal them. I'm going to go ahead and be fighting Erica here. I don't think Alakazam's going to have an issue. Being a 3-stage this early, is really nice. Magikarp's just evolving in the middle of battle, huh? We got a nice shiny red Gyarados. We're just going to be waiting on some Mega Stones now. Bite? I think we can get rid of Power Chip. Don't really need that. Nice. No, Beedrill. Stop. And once again, Erica is just not an issue. Our carry is pretty strong. Waterfall? Waterfall's really good just for damage. I do like Flip Turn for being able to... I don't think we need Crab Hammer. We got a stronger water type. Bellsprout, once again, Side Strike. Alakazam is just carrying here. Very nice. Always be prepared before going into a fight and know which floors those fights are at. Since we do have an Ivy fight here coming up at 55, we're going to go ahead and make sure that our team is fully healed, which they are because Alakazam has been able to carry. And we should hopefully get another, we should be able to see another member of her team now. Yes, with Superior, I think Alakazam has a pretty good matchup in the Superior. It's going to be faster, it's going to be stronger, it has a super effective hit. It might, I don't think it's going to force Superior out, but for the main fights later, we might have to have Charizard there. But that's just for a little feature reference. It's going to have Dreepy, interesting. Okay, Dreepy is going to probably be really strong and might be faster than Alakazam later. But now we know 4 of the final 6 members that she will have on her team. And yeah, there's this thing again. But we're kind of cruising right now through our Gen 1 challenge here. Shout out. Okay, so at 60, we do have another battle. This is Lenora, the normal type. I think Alakazam is pretty much going to sweep through this. Normal types aren't particularly strong. I mean, they're literally not even super effective against a single type, but they are strong. They kind of get a lot of coverage moves. Oh no, our Alakazam's done for, man. What are we gonna do? Hopefully our very weak Charizard can come out here and end that. Lenora's reign is done. We are moving past level 60. Oh, and we have the map. I think I want to go to Fairy Cave and maybe find some new shinies. We've been lucky enough to be able to choose between an Amulet Coin and a Master Ball. I think we're going to have to take the Master Ball here, just in case we run into something that we do not like. I'm going to go ahead and show, I'm pretty sure 90. Wow, we got another Master Ball tier item. Probably just going to give that to Alakazam. Yeah, I ain't even going to say her name. It's the gym leader, Candace. You know who that is. That is the best. Oh, I thought I didn't heal. Oof. Almost didn't take my own advice for a second here. Flamethrower, Air Slash, both. Air Slash can miss though. So So we're going to go for Flamethrower. Cloyster is more physically defensive, in case you did not know. Our Beast Boost is probably going to let us sweep it through this team here. Okay. And we're now definitely going to be faster than anything. Even if it is a Slush Rush Mon, this might have Curse... it does not have Curse Body. This thing has Snow Veil. In the snow, it is a little harder to hit. Okay. Okay, we did not miss there. That's very nice. I'm very surprised that Charizard missed 2 Flamethrowers in a row. Dragon Ascent here is insane. I can't believe we got Mega Rayquaza's signature move on this guy's egg move, but hey, we'll take it. Ooh, I thought I was gonna kill it for sure. He's getting pumped. Well, we're gonna make sure Alakazam doesn't let that happen. We're kind of cruising here. Oh, it's my first time beating her? Wow. Sometimes it is just hard to run into certain trainers. Mountain, Lake, Forest. I think we're going to take Mountain Route and hopefully find a shiny Charizard at the Volcano later on. Something else to just kind of consider sometimes too, you know, we're coming up on a fight. For example, we're going to be coming up on the Ivy fight at floor 95 here. I'm going to go ahead and take an X item that is probably going to help me sweep through her team a little easier. And I would always recommend taking X items, maybe through the Elite Four, but also before Eternatus in case you might have any issues. That's probably where you're going to run into any big issues. Wow, we got 3 X items here, 2 X defenses, 1 special attack. And we actually have Charizard in front, which is perfect. If this is working exactly how I think it's going to be, we're going to go ahead. I bet she's going to switch out here. Yep, she has nothing for it. Dragapult. Ooh, we're not faster, but we do take it out. We're also going to see everything probably except for Rayquaza here. I think we only see Rayquaza at 145. And then at 195 again, I don't think we see it here. Yeah, and Pheasant is just a useless mon. I'm sorry, Pheasant. You are one of the worst regional birds if you can even consider yourself that. A Metagross would normally might give us some issues, but we got a Charizard here. It looks like our team kind of hard counters hers a lot. The only thing I will say is that we do not have a Fairy type, and we are a little weak. As you can see here, these 3 Mons that I'm highlighting are all weak to Fire type attacks. So I do like having a very balanced team. I know it's not everybody, you know, sometimes you just like play with your favorites. I do like having a balanced team here. I know that we have kind of some repeating types, but their weaknesses are covered by Gyarados and Charizard. And if Charizard and Gyarados both happen to go down to some Fire type, or before we have a Fire type, we do have Alakazam, who's pretty specially defensive bulky. And we have Venusaur, who's pretty bulky in general, who could also help set up Leech Seed and some damage over time turns. We also have Beedrill with a potential poison chance, and I believe Parasect has Triage, so it always does have priority. These are a lot of things that I do try to keep in mind when making my teams. You know, do we have priority? Are we covering our weaknesses? You know what's going on here, but we'll dive a little bit into depth about that later once we get some more gym leaders and probably down into the Elite Four. So, I believe we're going to be coming up on a gym battle here. Obviously, we're going to be at the beach, so I'm going to assume it's going to be a water type trainer. So it's either going to be that guy from Paldea who lost his wallet, I can't remember his name, who has the Veluza, or it's probably going to be Misty. Yeah, there he is. There's Kofu. Good old Kofu. So, we do have 2 X items here, X Accuracy and X Speed. I don't know what Jellicent really could do to me. I think the worst thing Jellicent could probably do to Gyarados is maybe Will-O-Wisp it, but we do have the Lumberry here. Oh, Crunch is now disabled. And the sun is up, I think. Is it up? It is sunny, so our water moves are a little weaker. I think we're going to set up another Dragon Dance here, just because Corsola is such a weak Mon that it really just doesn't present any sort of challenge to like any Mon ever, unless you're a Caterpie. Here's the guy with the Veluza again. We're going to go ahead. We should be faster than this. We're just going to Dragon Ascent. Cool. And just clean sweep through this guy's team. Obviously, setup Mons are extremely strong in Classic mode because you pretty much have it for the entirety of the biome, which is 10 floors. Not too good in Endless just because they switch biomes around a lot. We're just going to go ahead and Dragon Ascent here to make sure we kill that Pelipper. We have gotten him done We've gotten him done. Where do we want to go next? Sea or island? Let's go island. Let's hope we run into a Blacephalon. Not that we could really do anything with it, but I just want to run into a Blacephalon. We have somehow acquired another Master Ball. Sometimes, I will say, it is not bad to take a Master Ball in case you run into something that your team just cannot handle. I'm not sure exactly what would sweep my team, but if we ever run into the issue, we now have a Master Ball to take care of it. Okay, we are about to fight Ivy. I did run into a modest mint, so as you can see, or you might not have been able to see, my face might have been blocking it. Charizard's Beast Boost is now boosting his special attack. This kind of lets us use Dragon Dance because he's obviously not a physical attacker. And I think we're going to take the special attack here. Once again, we have Ivy here, and one of the really good benefits of knowing what her starter type is since I know that this Superior is going to switch out unless it has gained a new move, I get a free setup turn here. Yeah, Rayquaza's coming in, but I think with the X special attack, the speed boost, I'm probably not going to kill here. Hurricane, huh? Hurricane might miss. He's paralyzed. Hurricane did miss. Okay, bring Alakazam back in, and we're just going to fire off a Moonblast. Metagross here is way slower unless it has Bullet Punch. I still think we'll live one from full. Doesn't matter. Alakazam has finished it off with a Flamethrower. And luckily enough, I think Alakazam has such a good moveset that we could probably handle anything on team. Oh, Unfezant. What am I gonna do against an Unfezant? He's so powerful. Shut up. Ooh, this thing also has multi-scale. Interesting. It had a focus band, but thankfully our multi-lens let us hit it one more time to make sure that we KO'd it. We should be faster than this year. Very nice. Rayquaza is down. Oh, the powerful Heatmore. I forgot you were in the back. Okay, so we do have to watch out for Rayquaza specifically because we do not have really a fairy type. We don't have a solid answer for it yet. But we only have to worry about it in another 50 floors. Okay, I'm almost positive we're definitely going to have another fight here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the dire hits. Bryson! Okay, Bryson is here. We're starting off with Alakazam. We do have Charizard in the back, and I think that's probably going to be enough to sweep. So we're going to go ahead and weaken his team down. I'm only using Side Strike here because Cryogonal has really good special defense. Oh, it's Solar Beamed in a cave. What are you doing, Cryogonal? Come on, buddy. Yeah, I think Charizard in the back is definitely enough to sweep this. So we're just going to kind of throw whatever else at our team. We're going to throw the rest of our team at it and have Charizard in the back as a just-in-case measure. Go ahead and fire off another Flamethrower. Oh, it took me down with Signal Beam. I forgot that move existed. We're going to go ahead and send Charizard in now. We probably live anything here. We're just going to Dragon Dance. Yeah, he even swapped out. And this should give us a free and easy sweep. And now, yeah, see that special attack boost? Yeah. That modest Charizard is coming along very nicely. Bryson is down. And we are on our way to 200. Elite Four, here we come. I believe this is the start of the Elite Four. As you know, our Charizard is no longer timid, so it's not going to be keeping that really good speed. I'm going to go ahead and take the X item here before we fight our last Gym Leader and Gym Leader Ramos. I forgot that there was a Gym Leader right before the Elite Four. I forgot. But as you know, all the stuff is predetermined. Not necessarily who you fight, but at what floors you will fight them. I mean, this is a one-button kind of dealio here. Ramos. I did intentionally pick Jungle and Meadow, knowing that Charizard is really strong there. You do want to play to your team's strengths, and you do want to try to compensate for any weaknesses here. But, I mean, Charizard's passive is just insane. I'm trying to think of the best way that we're going to go ahead and be able to counter That Rayquaza, we really don't have too much for it. I guess we're kind of banking on it being slower than most of our team. This is a tough choice here between the Mega Bracelet and the Landsat Berry. I think the Landsat Berry is easily one of the most underrated berries. It raises your crit ratio, and that goes through any buffs that the opponent has. We're going to take the Mega Bracelet, though. We're going to go ahead and risk it here. Lorelei is our first. Oh, I think we're going to be okay here. There you go. Bring in Avalugg. He'll take care of it. Our X speed is doing a lot of the work here. And this is also probably going to be a... Oh no, this thing is pretty fat. Yeah, it just crit us, and that's probably why we died. Let's get the Giga Drain going. That's not doing much. We're going to be faster and be able to attack first. She's kind of struggling right now. This might be the time to bring in Gyarados, get in the Intimidate, live the Ice Spinner, Dragon Dance again, and then Waterfall Sweep. So we do technically have 2 sweepers here. I hate Lapras. Lapras is so bulky. That was probably the only thing stopping us, honestly, from sweeping. This thing is very annoying too. It is double-edging, and it is double-edged itself back into the hospital. Jinx might have Dry Skin, which is why I'm not going to go for Waterfall here. I'm going to go for Dragon Ascent. Knowing the abilities on the Mons are obviously very important. If you don't know what abilities they can have, just leave the game where it is right here and, you know, open up another tab and go see what abilities you can have if you are unsure. But that kind of went as well as we thought. We're going to go ahead and spend a little bit of our money here. I do want to take a second to mention how important the money factor is just as far as the Elite Four goes. One of my like golden rules for classic runs that I, you know, after I beat my first couple, I'm like, okay, this is a pretty good, you know, just kind of a tip, is that I always want to make sure that I have enough money to buy a Sacred Ash. So after every battle, I think it'll probably change, but try to keep your budget. We're going to do a little budgeting tips here. Make sure to keep your Poké Dollars above so you can always have a Sacred Ash just in case you need every last Pokemon on your team to win, and you can always revive them at the end. So that's just another fun little tip here. We have somehow managed to get a 6... Oh no. Is this going to kill? Okay. We managed to get a trainer in between Elite Four members. This is why you would want to keep enough money just in case you have a Sacred Ash. If this guy like sweeps the team, you know, or he, you know, takes a lot of them out, I would have been very happy to have enough money to make sure I have a Sacred Ash so I can take on the next Elite Four. Because there's no break in between right now. There is absolutely zero break. Everybody is good. We'll take the special attack here. Bruno, well, I think we have the right Mon to lead off into here. And I think it's going to be another just hold A button. Oh, Side Strike, even though it is a special attacking move, and you can see that here, and Golem is very physically offensive. Side Strike attacks on the physical side. It's one of the only special moves that does that, along with Side Shock. I would like to bet that Moonblast probably does the job here, and I'm actually going to risk it, potentially not killing, because in the back, we're going to be fine. We have a Charizard, we have a Gyarados. Tauros is not doing anything to us, and even if that Golem lived and perhaps had Rock Head, don't mind the voice crack, even if it did have Rock Head and managed to live that, I wasn't too worried because I know in the back, the rest of my team, I keep saying in the back, like it's over there behind me, but in the party over here, I had Venusaur, I had Parasect, I had Gyarados, who are also probably pretty good answers to Bruno here. So Hitmonlee is gone, Charizard did his thing. I wonder if we're going to get another trainer here. Let's just test the waters and see if we're going to get another trainer. No, thankfully, we did not. I don't know. There's no point even pausing this. We're probably going to sweep. I say that, watch. I say that. And then we're going to go ahead and have somebody who's going to go ahead and sweep us back. We're going to go ahead and use a rare candy. I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe on Gyarados. Gyarados is our bulkiest feller here. Who do you have next? Agatha, the ghost type lady. Do we still have an X speed up? No, we have an X defense and an X special attack. Let's go for the Dragon Dance here. And I think this might be another Charizard sweep unless she has priority. And that's another big reason I always have priority on my team. Because imagine I weaken her whole last team, or like we run into the Rayquaza and it lives on that focus band, it needs just that last little sliver with health down. We have priority, unless it has extreme speed, we have priority, and we should be able to take care of it. I guess we are fighting all the Gen 1 Elite Four, so maybe that is the only thing that is predetermined here. The gym leaders are obviously random from different regions. IV Scanner, Dragon Pulse. Okay, this is actually something I did need. So we're going to go ahead and teach Charizard Dragon Pulse over Dragon Breath, just because it's a little stronger. I do really like the paralysis chance on Dragon Breath, but I think in the case of running into that Rayquaza down the line, I think I would rather have a much stronger move. Let me go ahead. Do we want Scald? Who can learn Scald? Gyarados can? Probably not worth it. I know we are running a little low on flamethrowers, so we're going to go ahead and get our PP back. We'll use a rare candy just on this guy this time. Lance! Oh boy! Why did he switch out? That's why he switched out. Okay, well, Lance, meet Alakazam. He should be faster than all your team. That just activated a Reviver Seed and is living on literally no health. I don't see any red there. I'm thinking a little bit here. He probably had, obviously he has like 3 Dragonites. Thankfully, oh, this is actually insanely good. Because in case you did not know, just like our Gyarados' passive, Dragonite is one of the only mons that does get multi-scale as a hidden ability, so it can have it, and having this multi-hit lens will break that, so you don't do the reduced damage, and then on top of that, you're going to go ahead and hitting for another additional attack that's going to probably KO it. So as you can see, we did have 2 backup plans. That was actually a little closer. That guy didn't even have multi-scale. This guy might not either. Ha! It did matter. Shout out Alakazam. Okay. We definitely need to make sure everybody's healed here. Max revive. And this is nice, you know. Luckily we have enough money, and you do get a ton of money from the Elite Four, so don't be afraid to spend a little bit here. Dusknoir. Who are we fighting next? So the champion is red. Not red. It's blue. Sorry, I'm getting my colors mixed up here. I think I want to have Gyarados out in front for the potential sweep. Dragon Dance in the sweep, and the Intimidate's pretty good. Nice. We got a nice Dragon Dance and Crunch Off. And I guess we're really just doing this all in one swoop. We're gonna take the X item here. Better than the money, better than any other things. We don't want to reroll. You're just listening to the music here. Not bad. You must be pretty good to get this far. I think I'm okay. Oh, he has Alakazam. You know what? I was actually really scared because I know my Alakazam has Thunderbolt. Even if he has Thunderbolt, I think we'll live because of our multi-scale here. And he swaps out. Oh, shit. Magnezone's pretty bulky. I don't know if a +1 is going to kill. And I think I'd rather have Gyarados in the back, because I don't want to have to refresh. I'd like to do this all in one run if possible. We're actually going to fire off a Leech Seed here, which is perfect. We don't have a Lumberry, which is a little unfortunate. Tachyon Cutter, huh? Let's go for Giga Drain here. He's got a Ho-Oh. Why's he gotta bring my mascot against me, dude? First battle, he's gonna bring my mascot against me? This could be an issue. This is why we keep Gyarados in the back. Water is a very prevalent type. Beedrill and Parasect have literally just been sitting in the back and doing absolutely nothing. Let's... I was about to sack Beedrill, but Beedrill has 1,000 arrows. In case you did not know, that is Zygarde's signature move. And if you can read the description here, this move also hits opposing Pokemon that are in the air. So flying does not have an immunity to this particular move. Those Pokemon are knocked down to the ground for, you know, until they're in there. I don't think we'll need Parasect for anything. Gyarados might be the best play, though. You might want to try to sweep with Gyarados here. Oh, even better. He used a 2-turn move in Sky Attack. Gives a free Dragon Dance. Oh my god! He crit me! We kill him. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, we're just gonna leave Gyarados in. This guy's got a kind of scary team. But I think Gyarados should be able to sweep the rest of it. We've seen a... this might be... Do we go for the Dragon Ascent massive 180 damage here? I think we do. It Hyper Beamed me. No! This does give us an opportunity to set up, so we're going to go ahead and Dragon Dance with Charizard. Flamethrower, of course. We're going to Air Slash flinch him. Oh, we did it! I cannot believe it! We did it again. Pidgeot, you're just going to get Flamethrowered. Bro! Wow! That thing is really strong. I guess the Terra is really just like... How many additions is that? So it's it's a 150 base move. It's also stab, which is 1.5, so it's a 225. And then you're sitting on Terra, which is what, another 2.25 boost if it's the same? Dude, that thing is like a 400 base power move. That is insane. We spit... Wow, Alakazam did have Thunderbolt. I'm very glad we switched Gyarados out. We are purposely going for Moonblast here, so it lowers the special attack, because it's one of the only moves that does it. It's actually one of the most broken moves in the game. That's not going to help it at all. Oh my... Dude, everything has Reviver Seed? Wow, and he used Future Sight instead of just KOing me. Oh, shoot. We just Thunderbolt. Why? Using a 2-turn move. That is a little unfortunate, Ho-Oh. I am sorry. Okay. Ho-Oh is... probably faster than the rest of our team, and it's strong against the rest of our team. This could be an issue. I might have a server disconnect, but I think what we're going to do here... Since we do have priority because of triage with healing moves, Leech Life is stronger, Horn Leech is stronger, 80 or 75. I guess we just go for the Leech Life here. Not very effective, and he only has a 2-turn attack. Okay, if it had a fire move, we might have actually lost there. But blue is gone. I've only lost to him, and now you to him. Hee hee! I already beat both of you. Alright, we got a ton of money. And we get the free heal. I did forget that we do get the free heal after 190. I will go ahead and see you at 195. I did make a mistake. I should have let off a Charizard, but I think having Charizard in the back and understanding that... We're going to reroll here. I think I'd rather have an X item. That Rayquaza is kind of scary. Wow, you gave me another ticket. I just want a Mega. I just want a Mega or an actual X item that's going to be good. I think I'm good on Lumberries. Let's just take the 2 special attacks. We are now +2 special attack, so it's just us again. Yeah. Keep a yapping. Keep a yapping. I do want to be a little careful here. So she has... We're just going to take a second to remember what team she has. So she has the Superior, the Dragapult, the Unpheasant, the Rayquaza, the... Did I see Dragapult already? Metagross. And then the Heat more. It's all 6. Okay, we did remember. Normally, I would stay in here because I think Alakazam could honestly probably one-shot the Superior. I don't see Parasect and Beedrill doing anything, so I think I just kind of want to use them to do what damage it can. This is interesting. 1,000 arrows here. Knockoff. Attack order. We're going to use knockoff because I believe it should have been updated and implemented, and we're going to see if it knocks off an item. We did! We took off its Slipperberry. And, oh my, does knockoff keep getting the 1.5 boost because it keeps having items to knock off? I think it does do more than 1,000 arrows because it's super effective too. Let's try 1,000 arrows. Maybe it'll switch. Didn't switch. And you have Aerial Ace the whole time? Okay, this thing has got a bunch of boosts from the berries. Maybe I should have knocked off the berries. Okay, we're not too concerned about losing Beedrill there. And actually, it's a pretty good chance to bring Charizard in. I'm pretty sure Metagross going to switch here, probably in the Rayquaza. Yep. And dang! That's a very, very, very strong Dragon Pulse. It's +2. Are we going to be faster than this? Let's see what our base speed is at right now. So we're at 533. What's Zam at? 590. So Charizard's our second fastest. I think this is probably the best chance we have to get rid of Rayquaza. We're faster. We're faster, but then I got the berries and the health back. I want to keep Charizard alive, man. I just went for Dragon Ascent. It's +2 in special attack and not attack, so I don't think Dragon Ascent would kill something if I brought it in. But I also have a feeling that's gonna go. It's not gonna go for the same move here because it probably sees. The computer probably sees that any move will kill. So Charizard kind of sweeps the rest of the team, though, huh? What else am I going to do against this thing, though? Say if I bring Parasect in to die, then I bring Gyarados out to Intimidate, live with a Dragon Dance, and then try to sweep from there. Is Parasect good for anything? It's bad against Metagross. It's bad against the Unfezant. It's good for stopping Superior, but we have like 3 answers to Superior, being Charizard, Venusaur, and Gyarados. Is Parasite going to do anything with the Heat more? No. Anything to... No, okay, this is... Okay, we're just... we're probably just going to let this guy go here. He did a Dragon Energy? This guy's insane. Dragon Energy Special. It's probably going to go for the special move here. Part of me wants the Dragon Dance, but I don't think I want to be faster even after 1. I think a damage here is probably more important than anything. She withdrew. Oh. Oh. You're definitely faster. It's kind of really hard to let Charizard die here, just because it has Beast Boost. Superior, we're not too pressed about. We're definitely gonna be. We're definitely gonna be slower here, right? Do we keep Gyarados in the back for Intimidate for anything? I think we keep Gyarados at full because of that Rayquaza in the back. We actually might have to let Charizard just go down here so we get a clean switch into something. Okay, what is this lady doing? Our Charizard actually gets all the berry pops because Unnerve on Rayquaza didn't let us eat our berries last time. This is actually insane. I think we'll be able to live any hit from Unfezant here, and I think we might go for the Dragon Dance to try to sweep. Used Uproar. Oh my god, we might come back with the berry boost. You're slower. Yeah, okay, this actually worked out extremely well. Oh no! See you later, nerd. Sucker, you're not the only one with the blue Rayquaza. Remember that, Ivy. Remember that. what's this guy gonna do? He's Dragon Pulse him too. Shout out Charizard, bringing it through, man. Maybe Ash was on something. Maybe Charizard is pretty good. I think it would be absolutely hilarious if once we beat this fight, that we get the Mega item. I think that would just be hilarious. Okay. So, a lot of that prep that we had earlier, making sure we remembered who the team was, what our team was, who was kind of going to be useless to maybe sack to bring in a Mon to sweep, worked out. Worked out pretty well. Do we want to max revive here? How many do we have dead? Just a 2? Okay, so something else for the little money management. Obviously, 1 max revive is 12,000. A Sacred Ash is 44,000. So if I had more than 4 Mons dead, I would probably go for the Sacred Ash. But max revive is the better bet here. So we're just going to spend our money. Go for a Hyper Potion here. Do we want a PP max on anything? Oh, those guys need to level up. Let's just get a PP max on Dragon Pulse. And since he's set up, this is probably the easiest sweep to Eternatus that we're going to see, and we're probably just going to let it go on one run again. Ultra Ball, Max Lure, Cross Poison. I do want to go for the Apricot Berry, just in case. We're going to switch Beedrill out here for Alakazam. Going to Flamethrower, Air Slash. We don't want to miss. We're going to go for Flamethrower on the Screamtail and let Alakazam absolutely destroy this Roaring Moon with a 4 times effective Moonblast. Now. We are going to have to prepare for Eternatus. HP up again. I probably want HP up on Gara, or maybe Venusaur to get a Leech Seed off. You have Leech. This thing also has Spore. Let's just give it a Charizard. Might as well. Nope. Not worried about this. Okay. Man, we didn't get any Megas. That's unfortunate. We're also just going to give Charizard the Berry. Oh, we're running into a lot of double battles here. We definitely take care of Sandy Shocks here. And Psystrike actually might not kill Great Tusk because Great Tusk is very physically defensive. And Psystrike attacks on the physically defensive side. So we're going to go for the Moonblast here. Very nice. Yeah, okay, cool. I just was worried that Psystrike might not do the job. Do you want to X accuracy, X speed? I think we want to X speed here. And the reason that we want an X speed is solely for the fact that all of our Mons are probably going to be slower than Eternatus. And we want to get our Leech Seeds and stuff off, so we're going to go for the X speed here. Yeah, Eternatus, whatever. It's my 5 bajillionth time here. We get it, Doctor Strange. Shut up. Now. Is this going to go for a... It only has 2 moves, one being a Poison, one being a Dragon. What it's going to go for, I'm not sure. And I do want to keep Charizard for the big main fight. So we might switch into Beedrill here because 1,000 arrows might be kind of nice. And it'll probably give us a nice switch into something else. Okay, perfect. It actually Eternabeamed. So we're going to go into Alakazam. This gives us a free turn to attack. And we know we're faster now. So it had to recharge, but that's really not our concern. I did not know that was an interaction. So we hit it after it transformed because of our multi-lens? I don't even know what to think about. That's just insane. Do you want a Sappy Seed for the Leech or do you want a Spore? It has a Lumberry, so we're probably just going to Sappy Seed. Psystrike is doing big damage here. Oh my god! Just hated Parasect. just didn't want anything to do with Parasect. Yo, he took my multi-lens. He said, hey, yo, I want that real quick. That's a very strong item you have there. We're going for the Leech Seed over the Earth Power. Because if we need to stall this thing out, that's what we're going to do. Okay, this looks like it's pretty in the bag here. I don't think he's going to be doing much. Yeah, Dynamax Cannon didn't do anything. And... do you want to Psystrike again? We can Psystrike, and I'm going to Leech Seed on purpose to not kill it. Oh, boy. As you can see, this is pretty much done. And I know not everybody has this option, But since I am here, I'm going to go ahead and take this time to just capture Eternatus because I have my Pokedex complete, and I would like some more natures on this fella. But, as you can see, I mean, we would have ran through them anyways. You know how it goes. Next challenge is Gen 2. Can Johto do the same thing? The starters are significantly weaker, so that might be a little harder. Next time, we're going to do the Johto challenge. Drop a like down below if this has helped, if you found it entertaining. If you liked it, let me know down below. See you, Gen 2 challenge, next time. Oh, I forgot that we'll make room for Eternatus. Why not? Pretty sure Beedrill's already got the... Yeah, so now we should get a ticket for Eternatus. Oh no. I just wanted to see if there was a different ending because we're doing a challenge mode. There's not. Abra gets a ticket, Boa, and premium voucher. Okay, that is it. Challenge completed.